Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to an episode of GTR Racing, this time episode number 110. And it's just going to be one race today. And we're here on Muscle In, and I'm in the Cleat because I fancy the challenge and I kind of know if I've actually used this thing or not before. But yeah, so I thought, why not? Because this track usually isn't the best for me anyway, so why not you just mix it up for once. And this thing is one of the top cars to use in the muscle cars class, but it does have the advanced handling flags that makes it really bouncy. So basically, it's the muscle car version of the Italia GTO. So we're going to take a bit of caution here because the bumps on this thing, they do not act like they normally should. So you can drive like how I normally would, like a normal car, but the random bumps see like that, it's that random wiggle. If I drive a normal car, you wouldn't have done that, so you just got to react to every little thing this car does, and that's a lot of wiggling. But so we're still in the top 10, we're in P9. So that's a lot of airtime. You can see pretty much there how much airtime this thing gets, and this thing does not handle like a car should. So this adds even more to the challenges race. This race usually ends up being pretty chaotic anyway. So I just thought I'll add a bit more to that chaos myself, because we've seen as you know, you've got Jammies in the lead, and he's probably the sweatiest person ever for Rockstar Track. So that's the reason I chose this thing as well. I already knew before I joined this race, I'm not going to win it. So let's just have a bit of fun, because first place out of the question. And then coming up to this final corner, this one could be an issue. We run out wide, that's very wide, that's a lot of bouncing. We gotta take it really slow. There we are, just launching it right now. This was probably the best recovery from that position. Oh, someone's gonna absolutely fly there. How the hell have they done that? Did they just descend or something? Were they abducted momentarily? The car just fell out of the sky. I have no idea how they did that. Either way, we're now in 7th place. That's a lot of bouncing once again. That's a slide. But at least so, even though just haven't got our bouncing class of suspension for at least 1 second there. This thing, if it stops bouncing, is one of the fastest things to use in the class. And I thought about using the Sabri Turbo, but I've had enough issues around here with that car, so I didn't really fancy using that. And then over that grass man here, you have to go with that grass man. There's really no way to avoid it, so you just have to hope that you don't get a bad bounce over that. A few people have actually left it very well, so it hasn't actually gone contact yet. So honestly, I'm a bit disappointed at that. I was hoping that we'd have the glitch where it gets contact, because that would be a really fun race mode actually. Where the first few laps are run non-contact, so you can get spread out on that and have your own battles, and then eventually it just goes contact. You actually have to race properly. That would be an interesting game mode actually. I'm opting for a race. Going again, can clear right this time. No, we done the exact same thing as last time. You get a little bit slide and we just... Oh no, that's the wall! That has not worked out well whatsoever. That's it, I thought I'd missed the checkpoint. I forgot they had really wide hitboxes. But yeah, talking of hitboxes, I had to drive straight into a wall, because that was just the bounce. The bounce was carrying me that way. Like I said, I was driving straight on the left just to carry on as normal. But then the car decided, no, I'm going to go straight into a wall. We didn't actually take all too much damage out of that, surprisingly. Although I didn't have 100% armor on all my race cars, so that probably would explain the reason why. Though somehow I'm still in 8th place despite that massive crash that happened. So I'm guessing there's only 7 good races in this race, but then there's me, and then there's just, what, 12, 13, 14 other noobs? So yeah, me being lower than 8th, I don't think it's going to happen unless something drastically goes wrong, but we've seen from the start of this lap what can happen if you just get advanced handling flagged the wrong way. But if I can get out of 8th place, that would be pretty good as well. But my best lap around here, I think I've never done a sub 1 minute lap. I've got a minute lap time before, or minute point something. So if I can get something like that again, I think that'll be a pretty good result to come away with. Since obviously the win's obviously out the window since Jam's in this race, and any chance of getting a podium is also out this window. And the guys behind me just best lap time that's 9 seconds off of my best. There's a car in the middle of the road there. There's someone's left, and that's a slide, but that unfortunately that's not for position. Still though, in PF and get out of 8th place, like I said, I'll be happy with that. Because literally everyone else is just in a bunch of cars up in front of me. If you look at the menu, it's just literally every other car in this race I think is up here. Surely some of them have to be for position. Well, I mean, some of them are for position. There's definitely more than 12 cars. Literally the other 22 other people in this race are all around this part of the map, and they all just happen to be in front of me. Now, is this a car here for position? They're going quite slowly. Other than maybe a mistake or something. There's a few cars here. Surely no, they're not for position. Doing something like that. And this guy in front of me, that's for position. No, that's a Burger Shot Stallion. I'm not doing that badly to be beat by one of them. Although that is a car off there, so that's out of place. Now that's also another back market car. It means just one in front of me. Yeah, that's a Gauntlet as well. That's a back market car. So literally just passed about 5, 6, 7 people, and there's another one. There's another one as well. But they're all back market cars. I literally just passed about 10 people and not made a single position. I mean, it's all well and good lapping people. That's a satisfying feeling enough on its own. Actually, no, then the race has gone contact now and all that. So all it took was a Heyo 999 leaving, and finally I got my wish that the race actually goes contact. Now this can make things literally look, there's a few cars there right up the road in front of me. And with how slow they're going, that one in front of me, surely that's not for position now. I've got to do actually, as the slide as well, got to slam on the brakes and not actually hit into them because I know they're a back market car. Actually going to side by side with them. There's so close to corner there. How did I not touch it? There's a little bit touch there, but we had the corner. Didn't manage to not get taken out by them. Actually, let's go for the coastline here once again. Let's try and get nothing there. Bouncing a little bit, so I have to go a little bit slower, but it's still keeping controlled. But now then, still, past about half the field of these cars that are up in. That's the slide. That's not how you take that corner. Much better than what we saw that car do on the previous lap, so I'm not really going to complain now. Get around the final corner where the lamppost actually standing up that time. Let's go for the Cobus, and actually the footage cut a little bit, but I think I hit down to the lamppost. But it looked like it anyway, that final corner. Once again, that checkpoint's gone now. That's a slide and a half. But now then, going now onto the final lap now of the race. I mean, definitely not getting a fatal lap here. We just lost all momentum completely there, so we're looking better now. Can I actually gain a position? I've been, what, in P8 for about half the race now. And the race has even gone contact, and somehow everyone in front of me is managing to survive. I have no idea. I mean, you can slide the crossover section, then it's pretty much okay. But with how many backmark cars, literally there's 14 other backmarkers in this race. How will they all behave? I mean, fair play to the backmarkers. They're actually getting out of the way. And wait, that car in front of me, that's a non-contact car. There's one upside down as well. We must go inside of them. But then, why is that car in front of me? How is there a non-contact car in this race? I really don't understand that. How is someone in non-contact? Either way, we get through them, and they're, of course, not for position. But this car in front of me, they might actually be for position, you know. They're in a dummy race car. They have position. Their car looks upgraded as well. And actually, they've taken out the post, and they've deposited it in front of me. Actually, they've taken someone there. Actually, yes, I have now into P7, and finally, on the second last corner, made up a place. Corner 5 corner, let's go down. We're getting the bounce, we're going really out wide. Try and get your point. No, we hit the post, and we missed the checkpoint, haven't we? How have I missed it that time, but I didn't miss it the other times? That makes literally no sense. I went wider than that on, was it lap 2, lap 3? But how did I miss it then? Well, we got 7th place, so I can't really complain all too much. We managed to beat one of the other actual people in this, one of the actual races of Pac-Man, so I managed to beat him at least. And why is this car? Is this the Manana? I can't actually remember, because it's such a useless car that I can't actually remember what it's called. I mean, it's one of the lowrider ones. Can the Manana get lowrided, or is it just one of the gang cars? I can't really remember on that, but what a surprise. It's Jam that takes victory, and also has fastest lap, and was way ahead of second place of Brexit. That is a really interesting PlayStation name. Why would you have that? You were probably drunk when you thought of that. And it's going to be DJ Jellyfish in 3rd, with Callum in 4th, and Lights in 5th, and we just got beaten in the end by Revolution, because I think I actually overtook them, because I missed a checkpoint. They probably went through, yeah, because I remember Green Yosemite overtook me through like the end camera, so yeah, I would have come in 6th place, and my best lap was a 1 minute 1.4, so yeah, about a second off what I can do. So yeah, the Clique maybe wasn't the best choice of car in the world for this race, and the counter time I was finally decided, at least we can get nicely here, with cars making it through. That's a crash and a half. But, I mean, I understand crashing when your race is over, like if you're coming up to the finish line to finish. But yeah, that guy clearly wasn't on the last lap. And the Voodoo as well, that's a really slow car. But I like the Voodoo, because it's, well, what the class model after, I forgot what his name, it's a Chevy of some sort. It was used in the music video for one of my favourite songs, POD Youth of the Nation, so yeah, I do like that car. And that Redwood Gauntlet, they're definitely not going to finish race. But a nice shot there of those two cars in frame at the end, but P7... Like I said, it was better than 8th. That's all I wanted really in that race, was just to be high in 8th. But honestly, I was hoping for a bit more chaos. I could have made a few more places up, because everything just imploded on the final lap. And if it had done that way before, like with a few laps to go, then who knows, I probably could have even won the race. But yeah, Jam in the Yosemite, probably the best car to use in this track. The Sabre Turbo, I'm not really seeing many of them. Actually, was the Sabre Turbo used? Not being anywhere in the top anyway, and I was the only Clique as well. So yeah, the two car choices that I was thinking for this race was, yeah, clearly not the way to go. It's clearly Yosemite and Pibwater Dominators all the way, but I really don't like the Dominator. That's why I've never used one. I've used it before, but I sold it like a year ago, so yeah, I'm not going back to that. So if you enjoyed this this race of me bouncing around a lot, crashing into a wall, and complaining about being in 8th place, then definitely leave a like on this video. Leave a comment down below as well, and subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. They'll all be linked down below in the description of this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.